Yes.
What did it feel like to play a German in a Danish movie, and what does it feel like coming to Berlin with it?
Well, first of all, I'm really grateful that we can come to Berlin. I think Berlin has been a very important festival for Danish films during the last maybe 20 years. Since Denmark was placed on the map, I think that the Berlinale has been very, very strong, beneficial for us. Being a German in the film, I don't think I'm acting that German. To be honest, I mean, he is in a Danish province, and everybody was supposed to speak French or German or Latin in the courts, but we ended up speaking Danish, all of us. So I did not actually, put my mind to being I'm specifically German. I was just trying to be this guy who is in love with the Enlightenment theory, and so that was just another character, and the nationality was not a specific love story for me. But I love being German, though.
Question from Mats. Struensee, what do you think about him now that you have played him? And what role and what position does he have in the Danish history? I mean, how is he considered in Denmark? Is he a hero? Or is he like a tragical figure? Yeah. And then to the Swedes, I was really nervous about Swedes talking Danish. I know it's difficult, but you really delivered on that. How did you do that, and how difficult was it really?
I think he's been conceived in many different ways in Denmark. I mean, obviously, right after his death, Struensee, he was a bad guy. History was written by somebody who was not on his side, definitely. The later years, there's been a lot of books about this theme, and the love story has appealed to a lot of people, and seen in the enlightening light, obviously this is a good thing, so all of a sudden he's a hero. In my eyes, he's an idealist. He's a man who can lean back and be idealist without being what we call a man who wants to change the world. He can go on, do his work as a doctor, and all of a sudden he gets this chance to, climb the social ladder a little, and there he is. And so why should people whisper the king in the ear if he has better things to whisper? And so he's just one of many people who starts out like an idealist, and it takes over, and all of a sudden he's behaving like the people he was fighting before. It's a very human development of the story. It's what all good dictators do, and what all good idealists do. So I see him as a very human character. His weaknesses are very clear, and I really like him for that.
Difficult it was for you with this new type of role, this new type of movie, new feelings, new ideas, new... Thank you.
I'm not sure it's that different from any other characters I've ever played. It's the same. No, it's not. I mean, I approach a film the same way always. I try to understand what's inside the head of the director and what's in the script. And in many ways it was easy because I've rarely seen a period film, or what we call a costume film, that kind of awoke any feelings in me. But when I was reading the script, I got really, really moved by just reading it. And then I was just imagining when we would put some blood and flesh into it as well. I mean, we can't be all wrong. And then meeting Nikolai, it's never easy to make a film. There's a lot of choices to make, but I think Nikolai created a universe where we were allowed to be intimate with this kind of period film, which is, in my world, is pretty rare.